رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا عليم يا عليم. وعن المثال انه سمع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: لا يبقى على ظهر الارض بيت مدر ولا وبر الا ادخله الله كلمة الاسلام بعز عزيز وذل ذليل، ثم يعزهم الله فيجعلهم من أهلها أو يذلهم فيدينون لها. فقلت فيكون الدين كله لله. رواه أحمد. ومزداد أن ليس رسول الله الذي يد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم saying that there will not remain on the earth a house of mud no fur except that the word of Islam will enter into it by his grace or by his great humiliation. Either Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will honor them by entering by making them from his people, or he will disgrace them by making them yield. So he said, so I said, فَيَكُونُ الدِّينُ كُلُّهُ لِلَّهِ. So deen, all of it will be for Allah. Yeah. So the surface of this earth at that time was referred to as the Arabian Peninsula, right? The houses, Madarin means brick house, brick house, a mud house, right? And Wabarin is refers to as the tents. Yes. So those mean it meant the cities and the villages. Not only the villages, also the cities where the big buildings will be, right? Islam will be the only religion there, and the people that will reside there will only be Muslims. Those who accept Islam willingly, then their status will raise. They will be from among those that were honored. And those who never accept Islam willingly, then they will need to pay jizya. So they will be disgraced. Although that they will be safe from what you call being killed or anything, but they will have to pay jizya, and they won't be honored in the year after. They will be disgraced in the year. وعن وهب ابن المنبه رضي الله عنه قال قيل له: أليس لا إله إلا الله مفتاح الجنة؟ قال: بلى، ولكن ليس مفتاح إلا وله أسنان، فإن جئت بمفتاح له أسنان فتح لك، وإلا لم يفتح لك. رواه البخاري. وهب ابن المنبه رضي الله عنه, it was said to him, is the key of Jannah not La ilaha illallah? He said, certainly, however, there isn't a key except that there is cog. For in so if you come with a key and for it is clogged, then it will open to you. And if not, then it will not open to you. Rawal Bukhari. So Wahid ibn Munabbih was emphasizing on the need for deeds to make amal. When someone asked him whether the kalima was not the key to paradise, he reminded them that the key would not work when it doesn't have its notches or its teeth. If you have a blank key, it can't just go into the lock. So even though you have the key, you have to cut it into the different teeth or into the different notches in order for the lock to open. So like that, the kalima is the key to Jannah, but you have to have the notches, the amal, that will be able to open the lock. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إذا أحسن أحدكم إسلامه وكل حسنة يعمله تكتب له بعشر أمثالها إلا 700 ضعف، وكل سيئة يعملها تكتب بمثلها حتى لقي الله. متفق عليه. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu narrated that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that if one of you perfects Islam, then for every good deed that he does, it will be written for him as tenfold like it, up to 700-fold. Every evil deed that he does will be written like that, except until he meets Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So among the several blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this ummah, a mighty one is that when a believer who is good and dedicated in practicing in Islam, then his reward, as his Iman increases, his reward also increases. So it doesn't stop by 70, it can even go more. Like a person who does a good deed in Masjid al-Haram, it's multiplied by 100,000. One good deed multiplied by 100,000. However, a bad deed, it stays a one bad deed. It doesn't get multiplied. But now, obviously, when you're in the Haram, then the
sin is more severe. But normal, a bad deed doesn't get, it's just one. And then too, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the option through His mercy to forgive even that bad deed.
وعن أبي أمامة رضي الله عنه أن رجلا سأل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما الإيمان؟ قال إذا سرتك حسنتك وساءتك سيئتك فأنت مؤمن. قال يا رسول الله فما الحكمة؟ قال إذا حاك في نفسك شيء فدعه. رواه أحمد. فأبو أمامة رضي الله عنه raised the Iman asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam what is Iman. So he said, when your good deeds please you, when your bad deeds, and you are a believer. So he said, O Messenger of Allah, what is sin? So he said, if something troubles yourself or if something affects you, then leave it. Rawahu Ahmad.
So if a man's sound nature will not tolerate or allow him to do a bad deed or evil thought, then you know that deed itself is evil. When you feel yourself that deed, your mind tells you that is not right, then you know that is evil and that you should leave out.
وعن عمرو بن عبسة رضي الله عنه قال أتيت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقلت يا رسول الله من معك على هذا الأمر؟ حر فقال حر وعبد. So Amr ibn Abd radiallahu anhu narrates that I came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and said, O Messenger of Allah, who is with you on this matter? So he said, the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, every free person, every slave person, فَقُلْتُ مَا الْإِسْلَامِ. So I said, what is Islam? قال طيب الكلام وإطعام الطعام. So he said that good speech and providing food. فقلت ما الإيمان? So I said, what is Iman? قال الصبر والسماحة. So he said patience and benevolence. قال فقلت أي الإسلام أفضل? So I said which Islam is more beneficial. قال من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده. So whenever the believer is safe from his tongue and his hand. قال قلت أي الإيمان أفضل? Which Iman is more better or more virtuous? قال خلق حسن. So he said good character. قال قلت أي الصلاة أفضل? The good salah is more beneficial. قال قول القنوت. So he said long salah inside. قال قلت أي الهجرة أفضل? So which migration is more beneficial? قال أن تهجر ما كره ربك. So to migrate from that which your Rabb disliked. قال فقلت فأي الجهاد أفضل? So he said which jihad is more virtuous? قال من عقر جواده وأهريق دمه. So the one who beast is wounded or his blood is spoiled.
Hamstrung.
Yes. His beast is hamstrung and his blood is spilled. قال فقلت أي الساعة أفضل? Which hour is the best? قال جوف الليل الآخر. The middle part of the last portion of the night. أحمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن معاذ بن جبل رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من لقي الله لا يشرك به شيئا ويصلي الخمس ويصوم رمضان غفر له. قلت أفلا أبشرهم يا رسول الله؟ قال دعهم يعملوا. رواه أحمد. So Mu'adh bin Jabal radiallahu anhu narrated that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, whoever meets Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not ascribing anything to him and he performs the salah and he fasts in Ramadan, so he is forgiven, or he's forgiven him. So I said, do not give glad tidings to the people of Messenger of Allah. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, leave them to act upon him. Ahmad. وعنه أنه سأل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أفضل الإيمان. قال أن تحب لله وتبغض لله وتعمل لسانك في ذكر الله. قال وماذا يا رسول الله؟ قال أن تحب للناس ما تحب لنفسك وتكره لهم ما تكره لنفسك. رواه أحمد. So according to Mu'adh bin Jabal radiallahu anhu asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam regarding the most virtuous of Iman. So he said that you love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you are angry for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you use your tongue in the remembrance of Allah. So he said, and what else? Rasulullah said that you love for people that which you love for yourself and you dislike for them that which you dislike for yourself. This is the right of Ahmad.
Yeah, so the most excellent thing about Iman is that the pleasure of Allah must be the motivating factor at all times. So you must, whenever you do something, must be do it only for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One must adopt the best manners and well wishing for others also. So what you love for others, love for yourself.